Pain and invalidation. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, boy, it's something, a few years ago, Paula, I wrote a book called The Mystery of Pain.
Okay.
And in researching and just researching that book and talking to a lot of people in pain and with my own clients, a theme that just kept coming up over and over again is that either through providers or family or friends, that people just not believing them. And, that especially when nothing plausibly explained it, which we now know there's a classification of pain called nociplastic pain.
Yeah.
It's really great when something's validated, when you can look at an image and go, oh my gosh, well, that's the source of your pain. And this is the idea that pain could be seen, identified, and therefore eliminated. And it's a lovely idea.
Mm.
It's not very often true, but it's a lovely idea. A lot of the pain that folks like you and I see aren't really validated by an image, but just because somebody can't see it doesn't mean that you don't have it, right?
Yeah.
And so this becomes such a struggle. And it happened today, with I'll just tell you, somebody I saw today, she had a hip replacement. Immediately after the replacement, had pain down the lateral thigh. I suspect there might have been just, an injury to the lateral femoral cutaneous nerve. But, here's her thing. She goes back to the surgeon. They take an x-ray. The replacement, looks excellent. And then finally, the surgeon just said, it's not my fault. They're like, nobody's looking for fault here. It's like, I just want to feel better, right? And there was this question of, since the hip replacement looks great, then there's like, are you really feeling the pain that you feel? And she, and in the session, was kind of questioning herself. It's like, how crazy is that, right? You know what you feel, but having a provider question it is one thing. It turns out in the research world, it's very clear what's worse is if your significant other questions the pain that you feel. And as you can imagine, that happens more often than you think.